when we meet Geum-bi, she's living with an aunt, but she is quickly abandoned by this aunt and told to go find her dad, who is, we find out, is a con artist.
Mm-hmm.
He's really good at drawing, I guess, so he does counterfeit art pieces.
Mm-hmm.
And he is like about to get put in jail when Geum-bi comes to look for him. He's actually been arrested, and so in order for him to
So her papa is in jail.
yes, so he's been arrested because he's been caught counterfeiting, and he's arrested for fraud.
Mm-hmm.
But then his friends who he lives with, they're the ones that Geum-bi finds first, because they're home, obviously. And so they basically use Geum-bi to get him out of jail. And he's like, I don't know who this is. Who is this strange child?
He's
and
like, that ain't mine.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So at first he's like, okay, you can go now, because he thinks that they paid her to like pretend to be his daughter.
Mm-hmm.
But he soon learns that that's not the case.
Yeah.
And at first he like doesn't want her, and he's like very grudgingly like allowing her to stay there.
Yeah, because she also threatened to like call the prosecutor or like the police
and get
tell
him back
them
in jail.
He was trying to abandon her.
Yep. And he's like very irresponsible.
Yep. Mm-hmm. Gambling, conning,
being with all these ladies.
He's a ladies' man. Better you say, you gotta say it. He's with the lettuce.
Iconic.
You asked for it better.
Hashtag the ladies.
Hashtag mung.
Yes.
Hashtag chowder.
Yes.
Hashtag chestnut.
Cute. So, one of the first days that they're out and about, Geum-bi's dad, his name is Hwi Cheol, he takes her to a buffet so that they can eat, but he obviously doesn't have money to pay for it, so he's telling her to pretend to be sick.
She's gonna scam their way out of it.
Yeah, but she's like very against it because she's not into doing the fraud.
Nope. And she's too young to do the crime.
Indeed. So she instead, her aunt, before she abandoned her, left her some tarot cards and also some ghost stop cards. So she takes out her tarot cards and goes up to this couple that's eating at the buffet, and she reads the lady's tarot cards, and the lady gets very emotional. And
she does the one crying.
Yeah.
I don't think it came out.
Yeah, it didn't come out.
We haven't seen one crying in forever. She got the teary one-eyed.
Yeah. The
one-eyed teary.
Yeah. The one-eyed tear.
The one-eyed tear. Yeah.
Hashtag one-eyed tear. And so they give her some money and they pay or whatever.
Yeah. And the papa likes her face.
Yeah, he likes this lady that Geum-bi did the tarot cards for.
Would you guys say that it's almost as if it's Unmyeong? I thought you were against
Wow.
Make up
No,
your mind.
this is not Unmyeong. I am putting my foot down. I will not do Unmyeong when it is not warranted.
There is no Unmyeong here in this drama.
No, there literally is not. Anyways, so they leave, and they promptly find out after a few days that they've been kicked out of their house. So they have to go live in their car.
And they got kicked out because they were gonna scam. It was coincidentally they were gonna scam the lady that Hwi Cheol liked.
Yeah, the tarot card lady.
Yeah, the buffet. They were gonna scam her because she has like some super fancy antiques. And
Yeah.
so
Her papa left a bunch of antiques.
and so they go in like the scammer friends and Hwi Cheol, and they're gonna take all of them antiques and just run away and take the money.
Well, they're gonna like underpay her. Basically, they're gonna take a cut from it and only give her like they're gonna give her less than she should be getting and take like a huge percentage themselves.
Yeah, but he kind of feels bad because, well, he likes her. And then Geum-bi also realizes who they were trying to scam.
Because he drew a picture of her.
And so she had been visiting her because they hit it off in their romancing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they are.
So
That's the real bromance here.
And so she goes to her house and she like stops them basically. And so she gets saved from getting scammed for now.
But because of that, the scammer friends and Hwi Cheol become estranged because they're like, how could you throw us under the rug?
Under the bus.
Under the bus, that's what I meant.
Under
Yeah,
the
they ain't
rug.
no-
I don't know.
There ain't no trash to be thrown under the rug.
I don't know what happened there. I meant under the bus.
Wow.
So they lose out on all that money and they can't pay rent,
Yeah, so they get evicted.
which they've already been behind on.
Yeah, 6 months behind.
But that lady, her name is Kangi. She finds out they're basically homeless, and so she invites them to go stay in her house because it's a huge house that she's just staying at by herself.
Yeah. And then her doctor friend who was trying to get with her, he gets all upset because Hwi Cheol's living there. He's annoying, that one.
He's not that bad.
But at least
But,
it was
yeah,
only
he's
like
not-
at the beginning.
Yeah, only at the beginning. Then he's fine towards the end. But yeah, he's like upset. But she also like owes him money. That's why she hasn't rejected him. But yeah.
Yeah.
So they're
Well-
living there. They're living the dream until that dude comes and he hurts Hwi Cheol's pride. So then he goes back to the tent.
Yeah. But then he ends up coming back.
Yeah, so it's all good. So Geum-bi's like living homeless basically, and then at school she gets into some
Fights.
trouble because she's homeless.
Wow.
But also like there's in her classroom there's this really like bratty child of a prosecutor, so she's like rich and she's just an asshole. And so she's
Her
like,
name is Sheila.
yeah, she's like, she bullies Geum-bi also because she likes
It's because-
the dude that she likes Geum-bi.
Wow. It's
The
a kid.
young lad.
It's not a dude.
It's the same thing.
It's a
No,
little
it's not.
boy.
That little lad.
Yeah. He likes
he likes
Geum-bi.
Geum-bi, but Sheila likes him.
And Geum-bi also likes him.
And so
Geum-bi,
Sheila be jelly.
yeah, Sheila be jelly. At one point, Geum-bi goes with the little boy. His name is Jia. They go to get their futures read with a shaman. So Geum-bi and Jia, they skip class to go to the shaman, and Geum-bi ends up kissing him on the cheek. And Sheila has been following them, and then she spreads rumors that Geum-bi forced a kiss on Jia. And the whole class is outraged, which is weird because these are little children.
Yeah.
They be wild.
Causing all the problems.
So because of that, Geum-bi and Sheila get in a fight, like a physical fight. And Sheila's mom comes and she's like all uppity and useless. And I think she like comes a couple of times, and the first time they're trying to reach Geum-bi's dad because at this point he like ran away somewhere. He's trying to find her mom because he doesn't want to take care of her. And so the teacher goes to the address where Geum-bi used to live with her aunt, and nobody's there.
It
And
wasn't
so
the teacher, it was Sheila's mom.
no, it was the teacher.
No, it was the mom.
It was?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Why?
Because she's
She wanted to talk to her parents to be useless.
Wow. So the teacher finds out, she calls the dad, he won't answer, and she talks to Geum-bi. So Geum-bi has to tell her what's going on.
Mm-hmm.
But then later when they get into a fight again, then the dad comes this time, and the mom, Sheila's mom, is like really useless, and she's like, oh, I found out you were a con artist, and like she's like, Geum-bi, does he abuse you? And it's just like really
so
useless.
annoying. I was like, what the hell?
So that makes him like be like, okay, I'm gonna be your dad.